Welcome back. Today, I want to take the body and I want to glue some side struts in. So I want to get those cut to length. I already have them shaped. I take 1/4 by 1/4 inch. I rip down 1/4 by 1/4 inch. I sand a rounded edge to it, again, kind of that ergonomic or organic shape, if you will, that allows the sound to move through the body. If you recall, I keep saying that. At least I believe acoustically that's what it is. But I want to get these measured. Now, with my limited tooling and stuff here in my barn, I need to remove this body from this form. So, but when I do that, it's going to want to spring. It's going to want to spring open. So I'm going to take a clamp and hold that in the hips, if you will, or in the waist. I'm going to hold this in pretty much that dimension, and I'll release the bolts and open up the form. And then I'll just wrap a rope around it to kind of keep it from springing anymore. I will take that then, give me a little bit more working room. I'll take that and I'm going to hang it right on this little apparatus that I made last time, and that'll allow me to kind of work around it. So I'm going to take this out of there now. You'll see me do that, and we'll get this put up here. We'll get some struts measured and get them glued in. About it. So this is the first time I've had it out of the form. See, the outside is pretty boogered up and everything, but we'll get that sanded at some point. I got a pretty decent book match. Actually, you know what? That one's not bad on the head, but that gets covered up by the neck. The butt end of that looks pretty good, if you can see that. I got a good match there, so that'll look nice. And then this one will have this one will get a nice walnut inlay in the bottom of it. And also I'm going to do walnut veneers on the head. So, all right. Now what you'll see me do now, I'm going to put 5 per side. I like to do 10 per guitars, at least what I've established. So I'm going to make some marks in here. I'm going to make some measurements. Then I'm going to mark these to length. I'm going to cut them off. Then I'm going to go over, I'm going to put a little shape on the end of it. I'll show you a little scallop, kind of like we did on the supports inside the body. And we'll get these glued in and clamped in place. Got to take a stop, take a sip, Papa's coffee. Thanks for the mug, Milo. All right, so I'm gonna try to give you a little close-up of this strut. Got it cut to length. I haven't fit it just yet, so I'll make sure of that in just a second. What I did is I got it cut to rough length, took it over, put those little scallops on it, if you can see those. It's got the little round over to it, so when this gets glued in, this should not stop any sound from moving around in that guitar. Yeah, that'll fit good right there. So we'll get some glue on that, get that clamped in place, and move on to the next one. All right, well, there you have it. That has all 10 of the braces, struts, whatever you want to call them, glued in place. I'll leave these clamps on there. I'll just leave this hanging right here on my jig overnight. Come back tomorrow, move all those clamps, and actually at that point we can start sanding a little bit on the outside of this as we prepare the body for the soundboard and the back plates. So those are kind of the next steps. So we'll get this cleaned up a little bit, and we'll see you next time. So stay blessed.